What's up? What's up? What's up? This is the Wrestling Babble Super Kick wrap up of May 7th, 17. Yes, I had to look at it. Today's show, I'm alongside the host of Red Cyclone Inc., one of the creators of Red Cyclone Inc., Louis Beans.
What's happening? How you doing?
He's talking about wrestling today. And we got the face that ruins the place.
That's right. That's right. That's right. How you doing? That's right. See, I wanted that name so bad because I know a couple weeks ago, like we were talking about, different names. And I remember you said something about like I'm on this program almost every single week. So I was like, you know what? Let me throw that part in there because I'm like kind of like ruining the whole formula for everybody.
Oh, the last show I said, I was like, for some reason we can't get rid of this guy.
Yeah, so I'm thinking fuck it.
Consistency.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All right. Yeah. So last week we had some technical difficulties, so I apologize for no show last week. We were doing the payback review, so we're gonna give you a little payback review. We'll talk about some of the matches that really probably needs to be talked about. But other than that, we're gonna go through the payback review. We talk about this week's SmackDown Raw. Talk about last week's if you want. I don't remember that well, so I remember more this week. And we talk about just shit in general. So payback. What's your thoughts on payback? I'll let you just say something about payback first. So
overall, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
But that House of Horrors match was goofy. Very goofy.
Yeah, I agree.
But still, you know what? I don't think it was the worst match. I just think it was goofy. That's all.
I feel that it should have had more like the way they were presenting it. It should have been more of a horror match than what it was. Like it was like a joke of horror. Like it was like watching Jason X and the first Friday the 13th.
Except Bray wasn't as scary. Yeah, I agree.
And my point on the House of Horror match, I thought the presentation was good. I thought that, a lot of people were comparing that match to the White Castle Affair back in WCW with Sting and Vader. And so I think this was a little bit more intense than Sting and Vader. I mean, it was okay. The match in general was okay. To me, the best spot in that match was when Bray dropped the refrigerator on Randy. I thought that was, the best part of that whole segment.
So I guess we'll start off with the House of Horror match because that's kind of like the big thing that a lot of people didn't like the pay-per-view for, and a lot of people did like the pay-per-view for. It was like it had a big mixed reaction, to be honest with you. But the crowd was not into it. Like the crowd booed the shit out of it. I honestly was happy. This is the first time you ever heard me say I was happy to see Jinder Mahal. I was like, yes, get him.
Boo that man, but I guess that means he's doing a good job. If I want to boo him, right?
Yeah,
he's a villain.
Yeah,
that guy. As long as you're getting some kind of heat, I feel like you're doing your job.
Yeah,
and that man is getting heat right now.
We'll get into it more. So the House of Horror match was pretty much like a D-rated horror flick plus wrestling match. I feel like they try to get the fantasy of the Boiler Room match, and honestly, they could have just did a casket match, but they wanted something Bray Wyatt and not Undertaker. They try to make Bray Wyatt the next Undertaker, so I could see why they didn't copy a match before that they had before. But at least if you're gonna go to a house and shit like that, things like that, you really have to sell me that they're fighting in the house. Like I'm gonna break a motherfucker through a window. I'm gonna beat him with a frying pan. Right. I'm gonna hit him, especially if he's like a horror entity and shit. I'm gonna try to stab him with everything I see.
This is true. It's like I don't understand how they were supposed to be so vicious. Like you saw the onslaught when it first started. They were going at it. They would you hear every punch and every grunt, and it was just like it just fizzled out. Oh, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, Bray. It's for me.
I agree with y'all. I was expecting a lot more, a lot more intensity in that match. Like, kind of like, with that segment like a few years ago with Triple H and Randy Orton, when Triple H just broke into Randy Orton's house and just fucking him up, and like that kind of intensity. He threw him out the window, and then Triple H got arrested. I was expecting like that kind of intensity. I didn't really get that much intensity.
I agree.
Into the match.
I got a question. Did anybody actually bleed in the match?
No.
Like what? Horrors, dude.
Roman Reigns bled more than the whole.
Yeah, bled from the mouth, which is more disturbing than just like scary. It's just like the House of Horrors match. That was like more PG than anything.
Yeah.
All right, let me just tell you what I thought it was. It just looked like two angry roommates beating each other up. That's literally what it looked like. It's like you ate my sandwich. I told you about that. He's like, listen, Bray.
That shit happens.
Listen, Bray. I was hungry, Bray. Sometimes the Viper gets hungry. You will meet Sister Abigail for eating my sandwich. You know what? That's just what happened. It's just what happened.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You saw the effigy. You saw the effigy in the room, right? The sticks and twigs or whatever, and the straw. Yeah. And it was just like, I get it. I get what they're going for, but that was it. Bray should have came out of the walls like a monster. He should have came out of the ceiling and grabbed his foot through the floor.
Yeah, you said that yesterday, and I fully agree with that. It should have had some more horror elements. Like have him fucking looking against the wall, and they see Bray Wyatt's hands come out and fucking try to grab him, or fucking his hands coming out, or have other fucking people's hands coming out while Bray Wyatt's controlling.
Like special effects and illusions, right? Like you see in movies.
If you're gonna do all this shit, might as well put all of it in it.
Yeah, I agree.
You got a movie studio. You could CGI some hands.
Question: do you guys know why? Do you guys know why it's so important for them to hold to the SmackDown Raw rule when it comes to like Bray Wyatt? Because remember, Randy's the SmackDown champion.
Yeah. And
he can't get help from his one crew member left, like Bray.
Yeah.
Eric Rowan. Like, I don't understand why they have to hold so strictly to the rules. I was gonna think that Randy was definitely going into a handicap match or something.
Or his other followers that supposedly he has could have been there.
They never show up.
Like, you didn't have to really see them. Again, like what you were saying, like the hands coming out it didn't have to be Bray Wyatt's hands.
True.
The person that coming out the wall doesn't have to be Bray Wyatt. It would have been cool if it was Bray Wyatt, but it didn't have to be Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Like,
or they probably could have incorporated the like some of the people in sheet mask and shit, to get involved in that,
Exactly. That would have been creepy as shit.
Yeah.
A little sheet mask.
The match failed to make me think that it failed to make me think that Bray Wyatt was powerful. It made me think that it was on even footing. When he was talking the whole thing about this is on his terms, it just looked like he invited Randy to his house and then they just started fighting. It was like, how was this on your terms? You didn't even hit him with a weapon. You couldn't really get him with anything.
I'm like, you invited him in. You can't
get away with shit. The dirty fridge, right?
The strange shit out of all this is this. I've noticed, okay, not too long ago, Randy Orton burnt down, a house, right? we know he burnt down a house. How many fucking houses does Bray Wyatt have?
WWE money, man.
Yeah, I mean, does Bray Wyatt, does he own real estate? I mean, what the fuck?
Yo,
he has so many houses.
Them Colts got everything. They got lawyers. They got everything.
So. He probably talked to Kane. Remember, Kane's in real estate. He probably and that's the right man to talk to.
I need someone to burn down.
He's like, Kane, listen.
All right.
At least two.
Yeah.
Randy is crazy.
And then it coming back to I think it all should have been outside the ring. It shouldn't have to come back to the ring because I think it just ruined that whole pageantry of everything that when they went back to the ring. But again, they had to be in the live show and whatnot. It was I just was disappointed. I like, again, there's so much. If you're gonna give me a cheesy ass horror movie, give me a fucking horror movie then.
You're right.
Go full into it. And if you gotta rate this match, what you would rate it?
I'd rate it a 2.
Yeah.
I rated it 2 because that's what I would give a B movie. Like this was a B movie match for real. Like, it was not good. It was kind of funny. That's the only thing I can say about it. It did make me laugh.
Yeah, it was it was insane in that aspect that it would make you laugh. But there was so much things they could have done. I think just to fuck with your head. A kid, have a little boy in a sheep mask. That's freaky ass shit. If I go to a dark house and I see a mask, I'm out. I'm not leaving.
And me, I give it a 1.5. I mean, like it's just I don't know. It was not the best thing I saw.
Yeah, I'll agree with I'll give it a 2 just to what it was. Like it did make me laugh, so I'll give it that much credit. But again, I wanted it could have been so much more.
And also like what Michael said, you know, like what he said earlier, you know, Randy Orton when he fought in the house, he was clean shaved. He come in like he's all bearded up. That's I don't fucking know. I mean,
yeah.
What the fuck? And then also like we said too, no elbow pads and shit. So
Yeah.
Botchamania. That's what
Yeah, that's it.
That whole match was a botchamania.
Yes, it was.
Kickoff match, not really important. Enzo and Big Cass fought Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. They beat them. No big deal because either one is not. I really don't care.
Yeah, I feel bad for the club.
Yeah, I agree. I think once they separated AJ from them, I think they just got lost pretty much.
And they're not taking advantage of Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have given him Finn, or you could actually make him a serious tag team.
You're right.
Yeah.
But they had chances to do that, but I don't know. They just fucked up.
Like when they fought New Day, that was a big step for them to go serious and just like destroy what the happiness that New Day brings.
Right.
To bring down. It's the little things like that that really bother me. Like they're simple little fix and they just don't do it.
Yeah. I don't know what that's about.
And Enzo and Cass's stock just went down completely, man. Like I'm like, wow.
My thing with them, and I've been saying this for the longest time, I said this on many casts. The time they should have brought them back when New Day was healed. The time where they should have brought them back was the pay-per-view before WrestleMania when they did that whole fucking Edge of Christian promo.
Yeah.
And they came out, and then it was the Un-American, whatever the fuck they were, the League of Nations that came out.
Yeah.
That should have been Enzo and Cass. That was the moment that you should have brought Enzo and Cass because the New Day was the biggest tag team at that point. They were the longest reigning tag team champions, and you had Enzo and Cass, mic to mic. They would have been fucking perfect,
right?
And you could have had and New Day was still healed.
True. Yeah. Wasted opportunities and wasting talent like that.
And then the match that they had was a wasted opportunity too. The only thing that you got out of it was the legends coming in and botching the shit out the wrestlers.
So
so there's a lot of things they fucked up with that. They could have brought that back. Again, that was the time they should have came in.
Yeah.
But all right, going to the next match. Chris Jericho defeats Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. I think this was one of my favorite matches of the night.
I liked it too. I liked it a lot.
I did too.
Like it wasn't a botch match, like so that it had that going for it. It was an intense match, which was kind of cool. Like the last time they fought, I didn't really feel the intensity. Like they were like Kevin Owens seemed legit upset.
Yeah.
This time, and he lost too. But he just seemed legit upset.
Yeah, I like the match a lot. I like the aggression that they showed each other. Like they fucking are really pissed off at each other because that's something about a lot of like rivalries nowadays, and that kind of pissed me off with the Seth Rollins and Joe match. Is the fact that there was no aggressiveness into the fucking match. Yo, the dude just took your ass out for 6 months.
Yes.
You not mad?
Yes.
I will try to break your jaw when I first see you come in.
You're right.
They do that a lot. They did that shit. Same thing with Ambrose and Ziggler back in SummerSlam. Like they should have just ran at each other instead of just when they got in the ring, they started circling around. Like you guys should be at each other's fucking throats.
Like make it intense. Like when Brock Lesnar first came back and when he fought with John Cena, like you had like a bunch of people trying to like stop both of them and shit like that. Yeah. Like that kind of impact. Of course, that I expected in the Jericho Kevin Owens feud, but no.
No, I got that. No, I think we got it in this match, and I think we got it on SmackDown this week also. They went at each other. They went to fucking try to destroy
this
each
past
other.
SmackDown. Yes, that was brutal.
Their match on SmackDown was better than the pay-per-view match.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you there. Yeah. I agree with you there.
So this was one of my favorite matches. I gave this match a 4. I liked the story they told. I thought it was a great match. I didn't mind Jericho winning with the Walls of Jericho.
No, it seemed fine.
He
Dude
kept going.
couldn't reach the ropes. Yeah.
He could, and also he kept going for his back. He was working his back the whole match, so it made sense. I hate when people's like, "Oh, he finished that. He haven't finished that." But you got to see the whole match. If you watch the match, he went for his back many times. He was working the lower back. He was working the lower back. So I was like, "Yo," it made sense that he couldn't that Jericho took him to the limits that he couldn't fucking just move anymore.
And he took out the hand, which they made a point to show you. Oh, he reached the ropes with a finger. Exactly. Oh, that's it. I'm taking his hands out.
Yeah.
And he took his hand out. Yeah. Like Jericho, Owens, there's a few guys that know how to properly dismantle a body part, and the guy on the receiving end knows how to properly sell that part.
Yeah.
Because we're grown people. We know they're not trying to hurt each other. For real. Except Jinder Mahal. but like it's still rare, and it shouldn't be, when you see a person properly sell the damage that they got, and then the other guy uses it to his advantage, and that's the sad thing.
I agree 100%.
So I would give the match a 4. I would dare to say 4.5, just because of the fact that I didn't think Kevin Owens was going to lose, and I told you this yesterday, was because they gave him new graphics.
Yeah.
They gave him new graphics and his clothes. He had the KO with the American flag KO, and if you looked at his shorts, the words were red, white, and blue, and I was like, oh, he's got new gear. He's not losing. Bam, he lost. Wow.
And to me, of course, I rate the match a 4 as well. But like also like even with Kevin Owens, like to me, like once he shaved all that stuff off, he kind of went back to the Kevin Steen look in my personal opinion. So like now, like when I see Kevin Owens, I think of Kevin Steen from Ring of Honor and stuff. Like,
gotcha.
The match was good. I think that was my favorite match of the whole show. I did enjoy the match and stuff. So I definitely agree. I give it a 4.
Okay. Next match was the Austin Aries versus Neville. Austin Aries won by DQ. This was my favorite match.
This is my favorite match.
And you know what? I was fine with the win. Like me and Minya with the Opinion had a big discussion with it. I was perfectly fine with the win. He's the fucking king. He's gonna find a way to keep his fucking crown, and it made sense how he did it.
Shades of Asuka. Shades of Asuka. It felt like, I'm the top dog, and the reason I'm the top dog is because I will take any avenue to keep this belt. Like, I'm not gonna lay down and let you beat me.
I agree. Like I like seeing Neville when he's dominant in the ring. Like he's vicious when he's dominant. Mm-hmm. Like he'll do the fucking red arrow to the back, and then he'll fucking do the rings of Saturn. He does shit like that. I love it. But this made sense because you know what? You get one more round with Austin Aries, and this is the match you can have Neville fucking dominate the shit out of him. I don't see Neville losing the belt until I see someone coming up to take the belt from him. I do not see no one else getting the belt until SummerSlam.
You don't think evil TJP is gonna turn on him?
I honestly think who I think is gonna get the belt, and I think I'm liking him a lot, is Mustafa Ali.
I wouldn't mind, because you hit me to how that he's actually good on the mic too. So I'm like, oh, okay.
He's been solid on the mic. He's a very good positive like just influence of his race and everything like that. And he's just a fun wrestler to watch. He's showing a lot of improvements. His timing is getting a lot better. And I think he's going to be one of the top, because he's getting a good reaction now. He's getting a better reaction than most of the guys now, too. So I would like to see that happen. I would like to see him finally drop the belt, maybe to him. Also, if Kalisto goes to 205 Live, I could see him being the one to take the belt.
Kalisto needs to get out of there. He needs to get away from Braun Strowman.
As far as like my opinions with the match, that's another match I do like. I do agree with you, Jason. I do think that Mustafa Ali will be the one to get the belt. I'm sorry, to get the belt next. I think by SummerSlam he'll get the title.
We're not WWE. We ain't gonna find you for saying shit.
Don't call it a belt. You gotta call it a championship.
It's a championship. That's what I'm talking about.
I think nobody repeat that, but all seriousness, I do think that Mustafa Ali will definitely get the title. But also, I still wouldn't count on Austin Aries as far as like them actually giving him the cruiserweight title. I think because right now the cruiserweight division, the top people you have is TJP, Neville, Aries, Brian Kendrick, of course. And I do think they need to at least build, and Jack Gallagher. I do think they need to at least build somebody up to that level. I still think that Austin Aries will probably get the.
You know who I think is
title.
going to take the belt? Cedric Alexander when he returns.
I was thinking him too. I definitely was thinking him too.
He's returning soon.
But the reason why I didn't say Cedric Alexander in that list is because I think maybe, just maybe, I could be wrong, but maybe he probably might continue his feud with Noah and Dog. Maybe, just maybe.
Nah, that's over with. Like honestly, the Rich Swann, he's just switching black people. That's not right.
Yo, I feel so bad for Rich Swann with that whole thing though. The dude was a champ for a minute, and now he's a worker.
He got hurt and like that, so they trying to get him back in. I see him in the cruiserweight division, like cruiserweight championship. Look again because he has some amazing matches. Also, honestly, I liked his title run better than Brian Kendrick and TJP. I think TJP is gonna have a good title run when he gets a heel.
He needs new music.
Yeah, his music is not heel.
He needs bad guy music.
He needs like the Dr. Wally. Boss.
Yeah, or
and they needed him to. He needed to go heel. I mean, as a face, he just wasn't cutting it. That dad pretty much gives him a lot of heat. So.
Yeah, he's arrogant. He's very arrogant, and then works as a heel. Like I understand. But all right, where you rate this match so we can move on?
Me, I'd say it was like I don't want to give it a perfect score because it wasn't perfect, but I'll say 4.5. My favorite match of the night. Aries is just super over. Like I love that. I love how they both played to the exact strengths of their character. Neville is super over as a heel, and Aries is super over as a face, and it's just like they're both really good.
Like between him and Miz, those are my two the best heels in WWE. Period. Yeah. Miz and Neville. Miz and Neville are the best booked heels in WWE.
And I get a match of 4.
I like Braun Strowman.
I don't say he's a full heel though. He's getting
he's just a fucking asterisk.
Yeah,
we don't know what this guy is. He's just a force of nature.
He's just a big motherfucker.
who's actually getting a face reaction too.
Because you beat up Roman Reigns and see what happens.
I think I'll get a face reaction, not beat up Roman Reigns. I think I'll get
even some of the things that he does, like in getting you cheer, like when he fucking threw Kalisto in the garbage truck.
I love that.
That shit had me dying.
I love Kalisto. I like actually. Did you catch Kalisto's new entrance? I thought it was dope.
Yes, I did like when he turned into Super Lucha.
Yeah.
the Dark Lucha.
Mm-hmm. I dug the costume. All right, next match. World Tag Team Championship: The Hardys versus Sheamus and Cesaro.
Delete that tooth.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Jeff Hardy's tooth.
Well, he has it back. He smiled the other day. He has it back. But solid tag match. It wasn't nothing special. Nothing like breathtaking or anything like that. But a solid tag match. At least you've seen the tag titles defended on the card and not to kick off.
Yes.
Cesaro Sheamus heel turn was finally something that needed something in the characters. They're already working together, so I liked it. I liked their promo, but the Raw, I thought that was probably the best promo they ever had. And
did you catch the little tidbit about Sheamus just being bad the whole time?
Yeah, he was bad the whole time. Cesaro finally just listened.
I don't like you. You guys call me. You always say I looks ridiculous or whatever. I forgot what the chant was, but yeah.
You look stupid.
Yeah, like come on.
I like Sheamus. You know what? Sheamus wins me over because that motherfucker is tough. Like he's tough as nails, and I give him a lot of credit with that. Like he looks like he will fuck you up. Like he looks like a dude that you don't want to get in a bar fight with because he will fuck you up, and then he'll buy you a beer after.
This is true.
Remember
the skit? You remember that, right? They did something like that.
Yeah.
I got a question about Sheamus. And I know I'm going a little bit off of Raw stuff, but with this WWE UK division that they have, will he be eligible to be part of it? Or
I guess he would be, but he'll be like the Big Show of that division.
Okay.
Because he's bigger than every single guy there.
Yeah.
Like
true story.
His head is about the size of most of their chest.
True story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like imagine him versus versus Tyler Bates.
Wow.
Tyler Bates is like the size of his leg. Like Sheamus is a big motherfucker. Like I met him like 2 years ago. Like no, when filming Turtles, he was in Grand Central. He's a fucking big motherfucker. I'm 6'1" and I felt small near him. So like I like Sheamus. Like I like what he did, and also he's rock steady. So he wins. He wins. A solid match. It wasn't like a special match, but it was a good tag match. I rated it a 3. It was an average tag match.
I would give it a 3-2, but one more point for Jeff Hardy's tooth.
1 point. I'll give it 3.5 just for the heel turn.
I was gonna say 3.5 also.
Okay.
All
right. Next match, the women's title match: Alexa Bliss versus Bayley for the women's title.
If you ask me, one of Bayley's best pay-per-view matches, but I mean, she got beat. That's the thing.
I was fine. You know what? Me and the Minion had a different opinion. I actually liked the match. I thought the match was fine. I liked the win. I liked how she threw her against the pole, and then when she did the DDT, it made sense. Austin loved the fact that someone got pinned by the DDT.
Yes.
Stone Cold Steve Austin hates the fact that when someone does the DDT, they don't get the win. So he was happy with this and shit. I was really listening to the cast. I like the match. I love Alexa Bliss. I think she's probably the best woman on the mic. No one can top her. Nobody can top her on the mic.
No competition. Well,
yeah, I definitely agree with that.
That's it.
No one. She's too strong on the mic, and I feel bad for all the faces because you cannot touch her. Sasha can't touch her. Sasha talks.
Sasha's speech pattern when she's promoing is robotic. It's really sad.
Sasha, you know, females like on the mic, like Sasha, and even Charlotte to a certain extent, they kind of like when they talk, especially Charlotte. Like she reminds me of Vicky from Small Wonder. Like just the way how she just say her words and stuff. Like it's like very extremely robotic. Like I don't know, like. Very nauseating, you know.
You know, Charlotte, I understand because she tries to get at you with how she talks, so that's why she talks really loud because she sounds annoying, and that's how she gets you. But I'll say she's probably second. Honestly, no, I love Becky Lynch as much as you don't like her, Rich. I love Becky Lynch's promo as much as her accent and whatever. She probably has she's the strongest babyface of WWE.
Who's
I don't give a fuck anyone.
Who's Rich? Who's Rich?
Oh,
Rich. I'm like, hold on. Who's Rich? Somebody else is in.
Razor.
It's a Rich. He just said Rich.
I'm tired.
I kind of agree with you there on Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is
being the number 2 mic worker because you know what? She's one of the few people who interacts very well with the interviewers. Like she's almost like Kevin Owens, where she'll stand there and talk to them.
Yeah.
And she's looking at them, and it's not just I'm talking into a microphone because I have to say this because these are words that are coming out of my mouth. No, she's actually talking to the interviewer.
And she shows a lot of heart.
She's like a human. She operates like a person.
Yeah. So,
let me ask you guys a question about the whole Alexa Bliss and Bayley feud. You think like after with what happened Monday and such when I know we're not getting to Raw yet, but you know that first segment that we saw on Raw. Like that first segment that we saw on Raw, especially with Bayley and stuff. You think that WWE like eventually you think they'll pull the plug on Bayley if they when they I see they're trying to do everything in their power to get her over as that person, you know, to have sympathy and such. But you know, for you to feel sorry for her, like
you gotta realize her losing at home gave everyone the sympathy for her.
Right.
So that you know what, no matter what, Bayley's gonna be over. Bayley is over. Period. Like if she's not a good promo and like that, the fact that she gets a reaction from the crowd, that's what they're gonna sell from her. She's gonna get the title back eventually, but they're gonna make her build for that title. Right. I see her probably getting it back. I see Sasha going heel. Sasha's a better promo heel than she's a face. She's a terrible face promo. Emma got hurt, which is news.
What? I heard it. Like, God damn. Like, she just got back. She just got back.
But she was fucking great, and she could have been the dominant heel. She could have had a great run. Dana Brooke, you know what? Last match, that 6-man tag was good. She was fine. I like her.
She just needs solo.
I like when she does her athletic shit in it. When she does her flips and shit, she's really good with that. When she tries to do overpowering things as a small person that she is, it doesn't look right. I think she has to adjust her moveset.
I think that she needs to work on is just her solo work, so that when she has a match by herself, that she looks more convincing.
her thing is timing. Her timing is very sloppy, and the way she has a bad punch. She has a bad work punch.
Gotcha.
And a lot of people would say, even like a lot of legends would say, if you have a bad work punch, you're gonna have trouble like finding yourself in the business. That's the reason why Roman Reigns gets a lot of things, because he has a really good work punch.
Yeah, true enough.
He probably has one of the best ones.
Him and Kane.
Yeah. So going into that, Alexa Bliss versus Bayley, I liked the match. I thought it was a fine match. I liked the ending. It was a little sloppy here and there, but I feel Alexa Bliss as a heel, I think she has to stop the flips and be more like conniving with a lot of her moves. Think about Trish Stratus when she went heel. She stopped doing the flashy moves and went more, because she reminds me of Trish Stratus a lot.
Yeah, she really does.
I think out of every person, I think she has the most thing to Trish Stratus. The same background and everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say she parallels her almost to a T. She's a fitness model and everything, like legit.
And I love her. Like I love her presentation. I love her mic. She's on the mic. Yo, no one can touch her. Nobody could touch her on that mic, and which is a bad thing, especially when she's such a good heel. Like she controls that crowd. She has that crowd in the palm of her hands.
And side note, I like how she's visibly afraid of Nia Jax. She just
that whole shit had me rolling.
She doesn't give her any shit, and that makes me die laughing.
Let me ask you something about Alexa Bliss. I love Alexa Bliss too. She's pretty much like my favorite female wrestler out of everybody in both brands. Who do you think should be her yang to her yin? Meaning, like, who do you think like should be like her counterpart? Like, so like
the baby face going after her?
Yeah, like the main person who.
But
it doesn't really seem like not from a standpoint, like, okay, like she just wiped the floor with Bayley. Like you could just see it. Like, I don't know. It seemed like there's something missing with Alexa Bliss that she really needs, that, you know, that's gonna really elevate her to the top. And
she doesn't cheat hard enough.
But then again, you don't have a person like Becky Lynch on their brand. And that's the one person I think could match her mic to mic, because that was the only person that was able to match her mic to mic. And when they did the little rivalry too, their promos went back to back.
Well, what about someone like Asuka? I think Asuka would pretty much be a good yin to her yang.
I think Asuka's gonna be saved for Charlotte.
Okay.
I think she's gonna be safe for Charlotte, or she's gonna be safe for Nia Jax. It's gonna be one of those two. She's gonna be safe for a big opponent, and I love Alexa Bliss, but she's not that opponent for Asuka.
Yeah, she's not. She can't out wrestle her. So the thing is, I think with Alexa Bliss, she has to develop more of her heel game. She's got to come with more, you know, tying people up in the ropes, tripping people. You know, she's got to just be dirty.
Yeah, exactly.
That's way more dirty.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Always grabbing handfuls of tights. Like I'm so disappointed. Like when she first got to SmackDown, she was doing more. She was doing more grabbing tights and pulling hair, and you know what I mean. Like she's eased up on it and started talking, you know, way better. But
I think they want to get her some. They want to get her some clean wins also, like the fact that she has been holding the belts. She's a 3-time women's champ already. She's almost up to Charlotte. So
you're right.
And so, but again, no one can touch her on the mic. I love what she's doing with like the whole segment with Raw. I loved it. Yo, she was such a dick.
Yeah.
So
I love the little platform. That's so. What the.
But all in all, the match was okay. I gave it a 3.5. I enjoyed the match. I liked the ending. I was happy Alexa Bliss got the title. I think they need a heel-dominated champion so you could build with Bayley. Because I think Bayley is more looked at when she's going for a title than when she is a champion.
I would give it a 3.5. I'm not going to give it a 4 because there were more than a few awkward moments, and unfortunately, I have to attribute them to Bayley. So
yeah,
I give it a 3.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Next match, Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins. I honestly just finished watching that match, and my big thing is, we just talked about it earlier, is the fucking. I was saying it. If you broke my knee, I'm going right at your ass. I'm not gonna give you time to set up. I'm not gonna give you time to take off your towel. I'm gonna go and fuck you up.
Yep.
And that's my problem with this. And this is something I give credit to the Roman Reigns and Strowman match. Roman went right at fucking Strowman. He went right at him with no aggressiveness and everything, and that's the difference I wanted to see in the Joe and Seth Rollins match. The match was alright. It was nothing special, but it was a good match, a hard hitting match. But other than that, like it was not something that I need to watch again. To be honest with you.
You're right. You're right. It was a one and done, and it was all right.
All
right. Again, I agree with the aggression thing. It seemed very odd for a man to be put on the shelf and then come back and then not try to take the other dude's head off. Like,
yeah.
I feel that. I guess I don't agree so much with Seth Rollins being a face. This face, he seems defanged.
Yeah,
because Seth Rollins was a violent dude.
Yeah.
You know, he was in the Shield. They were just throwing, slamming dudes on tables and whatnot. And like, even when he was still Triple H's, in his favor, he was still like a dude that would catch you when you weren't, when you were slipping. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't seem like that guy anymore. He seems too tame.
He hasn't captured the audience the way they wanted him to. Like, he's not the baby face they want him to. Like, honestly, if you watched Raw this week, honestly, the two people that stole the show was the two SmackDown guys, Miz and Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose was hilarious.
I love Dean Ambrose, dude.
But going into that, like, Seth is not that great on the mic. Like, he could handle himself, but he's not that great. He's more he sounds arrogant. So being heel makes it easier for him. But he just hasn't captured the crowd as a babyface. Like, he still honestly, that's what I was saying to Minion Opinion. If he would have came out looking like a Power Ranger at WrestleMania, he would have got the crowd.
Yeah.
Instead of like a Game of Thrones character that no one knew what the fuck he was doing.
He kind of looked like Mordecai.
Oh wow!
In WrestleMania, remember Mordecai?
Yeah, I remember
Mordecai. He kind of like dressed a little bit like him in WrestleMania.
Yeah. He looked like he was supposed to be a knight. He was supposed to be a knight versus the Kingslayer. He was the Kingslayer, so it was kind of a Game of Thrones reference. And I got it. I got it when he came out. Me and Josh got it because Josh is a big Game of Thrones fan too. But I was like, if you would have came out looking like the Red Ranger, and fucking with the gold and shit like that, and have a fucking lights with the whole shit, like Triple H entrance was fucking crazy. Have a fucking Power Ranger entrance. Oh my god, you would have got over. That would have been your babyface over.
Please don't retire the white suit. Come back with it. Bring it back.
The white Ranger suit. I see those shits in cosplays. People wear the white Ranger suit. Seth Rollins.
Like, that was my favorite Seth Rollins when he wore the white suit and fought John Cena. I'm just like, I can't. He's not that guy anymore.
No,
because he was still a dick then. He wasn't really a face either. He was good, but he was still a dick.
Yeah.
And that was like, that kind of made him more likable. Because I can't relate to Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I can't relate to CrossFit Jesus. You know what I mean?
I think they fucked up with his whole return with Roman Reigns. Like, that was the time you should have put Roman Reigns pushing heel. So he came back and went directly at Roman Reigns, and he got fucking a big pop for that.
Yeah,
you could have kept that momentum, but no, they don't. Oh, we want Reigns face, and that's what.
And all three of them are on the same show again. Could we stop with the teasing? Just put them back together.
Yeah,
they've evolved. They've become stronger. They all have held the highest title. Let them be whatever, like the new evolution. I don't,
They could be the new 3-man, the 2-man power trip. There'd be a 3-man power trip.
Oh shit, yeah,
and take all the titles.
Yeah,
do it. Even if you don't give them the Universal, give Seth and Roman the tag titles or something. Like, come on, they all need to be together.
So, what do you rate the match?
For me, 3. It wasn't spectacular.
Yeah, 3.
I say 3 also.
Okay. Last match, Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. I had to watch this match twice because I kind of fell asleep the first time because I was tired. I was not. Yeah. I actually liked the match. I thought this was close to a 4 to me because I liked the aggressiveness Roman Reigns showed. I liked the dominance that Braun Strowman did. Like, you saw the pain that Roman Reigns is in. Like, they showed the blood, they showed everything, and I really like the pageantry of the match. I think these two guys have good chemistry, and they're gonna have some great matches down the road. Like, I think once they established what Strowman is, and once they decided if Reigns gonna go heel face, they really need to showcase them more and give them like a really good time match and just have them go at it because I think they have a really good chemistry for the sizes they are and shit. They're two really big guys that can fucking lift each other and everything like that. Like Roman Reigns could do a lot of things that most people can't do to Strowman, and the same thing with Strowman to Reigns. I like the match.
I did too, but the fans pissed me off. You know, while I was watching the match.
But
the
thing is, I can't listen to the fans anymore.
I clearly understand. But it's like, okay, like, all right, you don't like Roman, so fucking what? We know you don't like Roman, but come on, this dude went through a lot this past week. I mean, he lost, you know, he apparently lost, you know, one of his family members and shit. Like, at least show kind of like I don't know. These fans is just fucking retarded. Like, wrestling fans are pretty much the stupidest fans of any kind of sport you can ever possibly have. Plain and simple. I mean, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was sad. I felt bad. Like,
I felt bad for Roman.
His brother, he did like that, and you guys are shitting on Kill Roman and shit like that. Oh, fuck yourselves, man.
Yeah.
No,
and that makes me like Roman a lot more.
This is the reason why I want him to go heel, because I want him to curse out every single WWE fan there is. I want him to say, you know what, all you guys can go shut
Adam Cole style, right?
No, you remember fucking Rock when he when he fucking went heel? Same thing with Roman.
He was The Rock.
Tell them to go fuck themselves.
It's cooking.
I feel that Reigns needs to go heel. He needs to go heel, and he needs to just say what he needs to say.
You know what I want Reigns to be? I want him to take some cues from The Rock. I'm glad you brought him up.
Yeah.
He needs to be Rock. What year was that when he came back with the leather vest with the tattoo the first time?
Yeah.
When he was bald?
Oh, the Hollywood Rock.
That was 2003.
That was one of my favorite Rocks because...
No, I'm sorry, 2002. 2002? All right. I think 2000, either 2002 or 2003, one of the two.
And this is what Roman needs to take from that, is that he's the man.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the fans think. It doesn't matter what anybody, you know, watching at home thinks. If you're just watching it casually, you can go, who's this guy? You don't worry about it. He's the man. And he needs to embrace that. He not the guy, not he's good or bad. He's like, I'm the man, and there's nothing any of you can do about it. And it's just like, you're gonna see me in the main event. You're gonna see me on posters. You're gonna see me on TV. You're gonna see me smiling because I'm handsome. It's like there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
That's what he needs to embrace. Like that was that Rock. That was like, I've been in movies. I've made millions. You know my name. And you know what? I still don't like you. I don't care. I don't care if you know all my catchphrases. I don't like you people. And you know what? That's what Roman needs to do. Embrace that he's the man.
I agree 100%.
And that match wise, it was great. It was like, watch these two titans go at it.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Watch him get smashed with stairs. I mean, it's so you got everything. If you're not a Roman Reigns fan, you got to see him get beat up afterwards. If you're a Roman Reigns fan, correct me if I'm wrong, he did still win though, right?
No, he lost. He lost clean.
He lost clean. Okay. Just making sure.
Which is great.
I don't want to get that wrong, but like still, he's Roman Reigns. He ain't going nowhere. He's gonna take a little vacation, a little time off because he lost a family member. Yeah. But like, he's gonna come back stronger and better than before, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
I think they need to really again. He needs to go heel. Like I'm not I'm always saying people should go heel, but he's someone that his character is to the point that you booked him so fucked up that you can't go back to that. You need to make him heel. If you don't make him heel, he's gonna get the same reaction every single fucking time. He's not gonna get the reaction you want. So your best bet is book him heel, because I think once he goes heel, I think he's gonna show a lot when he goes heel. He could do a lot more. He could do a lot more devastating shit too.
Got you.
Yeah. Because again, like right now, going on beyond this, right now, like SmackDown, you have the top baby faces are Balor, Ambrose, and Rollins. And
SmackDown. You mean Raw?
I mean Raw. My fault. Raw. Balor and Rollins, and they have no direction for none of them.
Yeah, because it's just like they seem to be afraid to pit them all against each other. Yeah. Just like why team them up?
So what you review? What you give Reigns versus Strowman?
That match, I want to say 4. I would go 4.5, but I just like the stuff at the end is like, all right, it's becoming a little overdone. A little overdone.
I agree. 4. I give it a 4.
And I give it a 3.5.
Okay.
I mean, him catching the drive-by once again. I love when he does that.
Yeah.
I love when he catches him out of the air.
Yeah, like again, it was a solid match. I like the aggression that Roman showed from the beginning of the match. He went straight at fucking Strowman. He didn't hesitate or anything like that. I like that pageantry of the shit. So going into that, so Raw, SmackDown, they both were actually solid shows this week. Ambrose took over, and it was the fucking star of Raw. They had a great triple threat match for the IC title, number one contender. I love what he said about Brock Lesnar being a lazy fucking champion.
Yeah.
I got a question about Raw. Like, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong. Of course, if you have the right answer, just let me know. Was this the first Raw either ever or in a long time that women started off the show?
No, they had an opening segment with Charlotte a few times.
Okay.
No, there's not the first time.
Okay.
Charlotte opened up Raw quite a few times, especially versus Sasha.
Oh yeah,
They did it a few times.
Yeah.
I did like the opening segment. I did like the Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, again, she's a queen on the mic. She's a goddess. She has it all. I liked her gimmick. I love her reaction to Nia Jax. It was so natural and shit like that. And it's funny because they're best friends beyond stage. Those two are inseparable. That's her best friend in backstage.
Yes, I see. I noticed that. But that's why I think it's hilarious because behind the scenes they're best friends. But she's on the things she plays like she's so afraid of Nia Jax. It's not even funny.
Yeah, and it's great.
I think that part kind of kills like the kayfabe part. The fact that
you can see all that stuff.
Yeah, I think it kills that part.
Kayfabe. The funny thing is, kayfabe has been dead a long time ago. Once the wrestling internet happened, kayfabe was dead. These guys work together. They are like that. I hate when people say, "Oh, kayfabe is," like, shut the fuck up. It's been said once you. I
just want to say
what
you're saying right now.
Yeah,
that's why I don't like Jinder Mahal.
Yeah,
kayfabe is dead. Stop trying to hurt your fucking your workmates. Stop it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Stop it. I wonder if that was an executive order from Vince.
Yeah.
That he doesn't like Finn Balor.
Finn is too pretty. Punch his face.
He's too small. He's too. But the stories of old school.
Nah, what's funny is that Balor is really liked backstage, and Vince is actually really high on Balor.
I hope so.
He is really high on Balor because his physique. Like, he was like, no one fucking works like him.
Oh, dude, I love when fucking Ambrose said, "Man, eat a carb."
Yeah.
He can't put the donut, and he bit it. I thought he was gonna. I swear, I thought he was gonna throw that shit away. Yeah. And then he just started eating it afterwards. God, there's a lot of people I read that don't like Ambrose. I don't know if it's just his appearance, but dude, he's hilarious. He's very subtle too. He's very subtle.
Yeah, when he's given the mic, Ambrose is fucking perfect. He's fucking great on the mic. Like, he's probably one of the better people. If you want a babyface on the mic, even though he's not really categorized as a babyface because he does some shady shit too, is the fact that he's just really good. He's very entertaining. Even his mumbling and shit like that is entertaining. But
I also did hear, like, with Ambrose, I know in one of Meltzer's reports he was saying that they are concerned with him backstage, due to like some laziness in the ring. Like, even Austin kind of like brought up that point, like, well, why can't you like elevate yourself and such? Like, why can't you break through that glass ceiling? And I have noticed. I definitely have noticed some laziness for him in the ring. Like, he
does the same. He does a lot of the same spots. He does a lot of the same routines.
Right.
He doesn't really change it up. He's always doing the same exact spot. And
right.
I can understand that.
You know what? He's not a PG wrestler. I noticed that.
No, he's not.
He would thrive. He would thrive in an era where you can do more.
If he was in the era with the whole Foley Edge match, I think he would have been perfect for Foley and for Foley.
Gotcha. Yeah, because he seems like a dude that he doesn't mind getting thrown into a bunch of chairs or tables or off a cage or something like that. You know what? That's what he should be doing.
But the last 2 weeks, he's been fucking hilarious. He's been probably the most entertaining thing in part of Raw with the whole Jericho, the jacket, him back the jacket, apologizing for the thing.
All right. Do you think that's why they put him with The Miz? Because they work so well together? they they put them both over. Like they could have did one, but they put both of them.
I feel that they got brought in because they needed help with a heel. They needed help with a baby face. And Ambrose still gets a better pop than Seth Rollins, sadly. And how they want to book him and shit, Ambrose still gets a better pop than most of the guys there. And then the Miz just been fucking outstanding. Like no one holds a look to Miz being a heel. Like no one does. Like he's that fucking good right now. Yep. And I want him to win the Universal title. I want him to be Universal Champion. I want him to be WWE Champion. I think this is the year he fucking deserves the shit out that. If anyone hated the Miz before, this is the year he deserves every single belt in that fucking.
You're right.
If we ever do see that Universal Championship,
we're gonna get it in Great Balls of Fire.
If we ever do see it again,
is there a poster for that yet?
I don't know. I don't want to see it. There's gonna be two balls.
No, Lord.
Lesnar and two balls.
It's just gonna be Vince with his pants down.
The grapefruit, the holy grapefruit.
The great balls, the great tea bags of fire.
Oh man. Jesus. But it looks like it's gonna be Strowman versus Lesnar on that pay-per-view. It looks like one thing I didn't mind is that all these guys are looking to fight Lesnar. So at least they're putting the fact that the universe is still there and they still want the belt. But now the fact that Dan Ambrose is saying, all right, you were all talking about this, but I have an IC title and this is probably the best title in the fucking program. Why don't we all fight? Like I'm a defending champion. I'll defend it any single time. So he did the triple threat. Triple threat was an amazing match. Miz really stepped his game up. And even in the ring, he's better in the ring. Mm-hmm. And I think he's thriving because of the talent that WWE has now. WWE has probably the most talented roster they had in many years.
You're right.
Hands down, like athletic-wise in the ring, is probably the most talented roster ever.
Because even the older superstars are in better shape. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Goldust could still hurt Corona.
Wow.
Like it's just if you admit it, like you might like the Attitude Era better, you might like this better, but if you go by the athleticism of the guys in the ring, these guys that fucking run in the matches, so like that, this is probably the top tier of what they ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Only thing that's missing, and I feel bad for American Alpha.
Yeah.
Because the only thing WWE is missing right now is that super technical guy.
Yeah.
They don't have a Kurt Angle or a Benoit. Excuse me, redacted. Can't say his name. They don't have that guy. They don't have that guy that's like, oh, you don't want to. We know he's good, but no, you don't want to piss him off because he'll just fucking embarrass you in the ring. Like that type of guy, they don't have that guy.
And I think Gable's probably that guy that they can easily put into that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know Gable's definitely, compared to Kurt Angle in a big way.
Yeah.
Very, very big.
Even Kurt Angle said it. Like, he reminds him of himself when he started WWE.
It hurts me so bad to watch that team just flounder now. But it's like you watch him. When you watch him, it's like, dude, this guy is so good.
Yeah. But going into what we were doing, the triple threat match, definitely check out the triple threat match. I think that was my favorite match of the week. It was Miz, Balor, and Seth Rollins for the number one contendership for the IC title.
That was a real good fucking match.
A really good match.
That was a really, really good match.
Miz going for the IC title one more time. I think he's going to win it, and I think he's going to take Balor's going to take it from him eventually.
Okay.
But there's a lot of things they could have done with the whole Universal title thing. They could have did a lot of things with Finn Balor, but again, they're working with the IC title, making it a belt that you want to win. And I love Dean. Dean Ambrose was the star of fucking Monday Night Raw. Yo, he had me fucking laughing. Yo, he had me
back really, to you, Gene.
Yo, he had me rolling, man. And kudos to Dean Ambrose, at least being fucking entertaining, man. Because honestly, a lot of the fucking baby faces they have are vanilla. They're boring. Seth Rollins is kind of boring. Balor could be boring. Dean Ambrose is fun. He's hilarious. He's fun and like that. He could be better in the ring. He could be more finessed in the ring. But you know what? That's Dean Ambrose. He's sloppy. He's a sloppy motherfucker, and I expect that from him. So, you know what's funny? I wish he did his old Dirty D's again. I don't like the new Dirty D's. I like the old one when he did a frontwards DDT.
Okay.
I like that Dirty D's more. Other than that, I really like Dean Ambrose and what he's doing, and I wish he does more with that. I really do. I wish he has a good run. I just wish that they do it better with everyone else. And the Miz, I hope he gets the belt back.
Yeah, me too. Miz deserves a belt.
Yeah.
He always deserves some type of gold because he's too good to be wasted on just trying to get something, you know.
I posted something on the Wrestling Babble. They were talking about the Miz being in WWE for 11 years, never being hurt he never got injured to the thing that he had to take off. He never injured someone in the match, and he's been wrestling for 11 years. He's probably the hardest worker that the WWE has. He takes the time for all appearances. He takes the time for all the signing autographs and all like that. And he's filming movies while he's still in WWE.
Yep.
So
he's a workhorse.
Yeah. He's literally everything that John Cena is.
Yeah.
Except he's just, to be honest, better at the in-ring stuff.
Yeah. He's more technically sound. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mic work.
Here it goes. By all accounts, based on the facts that he's been wrestling in WWE since 2006, meaning 11 years right now, has never been injured to the point that he had to take goals on the sidelines, has never once injured an opponent. The Miz is not only the hardest worker in WWE, but probably the fastest and smartest ring worker today.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And that and the real world saved his ass. Like that's the one that pretty much put him on the map for WWE to even consider giving him a look. Remember that?
No, he busted his ass to get to where he was at.
Yeah, well, of course. But if it wasn't for the real world, I don't think he'd be noticed.
No, it wasn't for the real world helping him make money to go to wrestling school. Then he probably would never do.
Right, that's exactly what I'm saying.
He went to the proper channels. Like he did tough enough, but he lost. But he went to the proper channels to get his ass up there. Like he earned every fucking little thing he did. And even JBL, you should bully the shit out of him, but he earned every little fucking thing he earned in that WWE ring. All right, SmackDown. SmackDown.
Breezango.
Oh man, I love Breezango. That was the first time in a long time that I jumped out my seat in joy when Breezango won the Beat the Clock challenge. I literally jumped out my seat with my arms in the air, fucking happy. Like I was so happy. I love Tyler Breeze. I say in every single podcast, you got Razor. I talk about Tyler Breeze every single podcast because I love the guy. He's fucking great in the ring, and I know what he could do.
Breezango is starting to grow on me big time. I actually do like being there.
Funny tag team. They're funny guys. They have personality, and they both good on the mic. Yeah. The fucking files, the fucking Law and Order shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit had me dying. That shit literally had me in tears. Like I enjoyed that segment big time.
I love the attention to detail.
Yeah. And I love the fact that like when they won the match, they actually got cheered. They got the crowd kind of got behind them when they won. They won the match, and I was like, "That's good." They're getting booked. They booking them as a face on the live shows. They're fighting the Ascension as a face. They teamed up with Sin Cara.
Wow.
I hope they do win the tag team championships or something.
I really hope they win the tag team championships, and I think they're probably the best match for the New Day.
I think so.
I think they're gonna have some funny ass things with the New Day.
Character wise, there's nobody really beating them because on SmackDown, like as character, because that's one of the things I really like about tag team wrestling is when you get a team that the dynamic between the two guys works so well together. It's almost like you can't see them without each other.
Yeah.
So those two right now is like I couldn't stand to see them apart because they work so well together.
Yeah.
And they're like, as far as working well on the mic and working well move wise in the ring, they're like the top dudes.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy and Jay are just, for lack of a better term, just thugging it up right now. So they're whatever.
They're the Briscoes light.
Oh damn.
They are.
He said that they're the Briscoes with teeth.
Oh
yeah,
wow.
There you go. Briscoes with teeth.
Wow. But one of them has a very attractive wife. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
But an American Alpha just seems to be neutered right now. It's like they lost all their powers. Like they're still wrestling good, but as far as making you feel them in the ring, like they don't seem to be on the same.
They're another
team.
They got there. They're another team that's kind of vanilla. They have no really personality. Then they stopped the whole Willing and Gable thing, and I think they that
cut
kind
that
of
short. Yeah.
And that's why I think WWE kind of screwed up on. I think like that's why I say the revival would have been perfect for SmackDown. I think you got better teams on SmackDown than you do on Raw. They would have fit perfectly on there because if you have the revival there, we're looking at the Usos, we're looking at Breezango, we're looking at American Alpha, and then the revival. You can move around with those 4 teams.
Yeah.
I think I mean, and also the New Day. You add them there. With Raw's tag team division, with the exception of the Hardys, it's not like look at the tag rosters on Raw. It's not. It's more than vanilla. It's just pretty much plain. It's very dry. I still say SmackDown has the better tag division.
Too bad this guy Scott Wilder got hurt.
Actually, he's coming back in a few weeks.
Yeah, but he's hurt now, so hopefully they do something with them. They do have good tag teams on Raw. They just don't use them correctly.
Right.
SmackDown has good tag teams, but again, now they just started giving them time. But they have good tag teams. They have who else is there? The Clones. I like what they do.
Yeah, that's the other team. That's the other team.
Yeah, I'm feeling them now. I'm feeling them now.
I kind of
definitely on Raw.
I would have been fine with them winning also. But then again, I was like, are you booking Usos as the face then? Because now Breezango, I think, is going in that match as a face.
Yeah.
And not the heels. And I think they should be the heels because I think their gimmick are heel, I guess. But I don't know what they're doing with them. But other than that, I love that they're fucking over.
Yeah. Since we're talking about SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that thing with Aiden English?
Yeah.
You know that was a shot at Mauro Ranallo, right?
No.
That was it was.
It was a rumor that was. The nervous
breakdown.
No,
the nervous breakdown.
No,
yeah, it was.
It was not.
It was.
Why? He did that shit in NXT.
No, but they come on, like
he
right
did
off
that
the
character in NXT.
Right off the bat, that was like okay. So he did it in NXT, right?
His character's name is the Drama Queen.
Right.
The Drama King.
I just felt like, like right off the bat, like that to me, I think that was a shot at Mauro Ranallo.
No,
in my personal opinion,
that's very unprofessional. And you know what? That people just put things together like that, but he did shit like that in NXT.
I'm gonna look back and see.
No, look,
I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna look back. I just felt like, damn, like when I saw it, I was like, God damn, if that's the case, like that's kind of fucked up. That's fucked up if that's the case. You know?
He had that gimmick though for a long time. He's doing the Drama King gimmick again. So he's singing. He's very fucking emotional. If he does loss, he gets pissed off, and he had like a little temper tantrums. He cries and shit like that in the ring.
Every time.
You know who he reminds me of? Who? Remember the dude from Punch Out, the Flamingo.
Yeah.
He's Don Flamingo.
He's Don Flamingo. He's Don Flamingo, a wrestler version of Don Flamingo. That's exactly what Aiden English is, but he sings.
And you know what's funny, Jason? When you said the Drama King, I thought about K-Slay.
Yeah.
You said the Drama King. Oh, that's just thought about that shit.
But that's what he does. He's doing his Drama King gimmick, so he's going to be singing in the beginning of the match. Spotlight, please.
But like I said, I can't like right off the back. I'm like, okay, like that's a shot at Marvin Up. I think if it was, it's a fucked up shot.
Yeah, I didn't really look at it like that. I saw him doing his gimmick because I've seen the gimmick before, and I'm actually happy he's using the gimmick too.
Yeah, it's definitely just looking like they're trying to give him some leeway to do his thing.
Yeah,
and I mean, fans of him are gonna like it, but I don't know how he's being received by the fans as a whole.
Yeah,
but I mean, I'm at least glad he's not gone.
No, I'm not, and I think he's gonna get his run because he's good on the mic too. He's a good talker.
You gotta thank Simon Gotch for that.
No, he was a fine talker before that. But
I'm saying like the push. You gotta thank Simon Gotch for that.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
yeah, that's true. I like the whole thing with Shinsuke and Ziggler. I'm looking forward to their match. You're not gonna see Shinsuke go in the ring until Backlash, which is fine. He's that popular dude. Everyone's saying that Shinsuke should be this, Shinsuke should be that. I was like, I think they book him perfectly. They're making you wait.
I'm just scared. That's all. That's the. I told you before. I'm just scared of what. I don't know who's gonna have be in charge of what he does.
Yeah.
I hope they let him just have free reign to just be Shinsuke, but I hope they don't turn him sneaky Japanese.
You know what? I agree with you there, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because even like, and I was saying this in previous podcasts. I was like, yo, I'm glad that they didn't bring him to Raw because I was afraid that they're going to turn him into like some Japanese chef who meditates, and then when you bother him, he want to fight you and shit. But I like this could be. Let me tell you something. This might be like something small. It might not mean nothing, but I don't like the design of the shirt. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't like the design of the shirt they wear with the two swords. With the two swords, you automatically think, okay, it's some ninja shit. I don't want to like turn him into like some kind of ninja. It's like. Like he's thinking that's the thing that's scared. Mind you, they don't even call him the king of strong style no more. They call him the artist. The artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura.
Really? Whoa.
Yeah, like I mean, come on.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
That's the shit that kind of it scares me. I mean, like
damn man, like, Prince just died. Why they gotta do him so dirty?
Let me just say this. Like I think SmackDown will book him well, but it's just little things like that scares the hell out of me.
I'm fine with it. You know why? Because they haven't really changed him in his style in the ring.
Right.
He still comes out the same exact way. He's in the whole ninja thing. Look at how he fucking presents himself.
Right.
He's doing ninja fucking stands. You ever watch Naruto? He's doing fucking hand gestures. You never noticed that?
No. Like, I just listen. I just see the shirts and
no. Look at his fingers. He does I think it's like an air movement with the finger when he bends the one finger down and the other fingers are up. That's a ninja bow.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna look that up because now I think I've been thinking about it.
Dude, I took ninjutsu for fucking 14 years.
I see it.
I saw that shirt.
I see it.
When I saw that shirt, that scared the fuck out of me. Like it's an awesome shirt. The shirt is fucking awesome. But like, why you gotta put ninja swords on the shirt?
But he has.
That scares the hell out of me.
But
he didn't do that in New Japan. In New Japan, he didn't do shit like that.
Well, he didn't have ninja sword money in New Japan.
they had just letters. But if you look at his other shirts, the other shirts has King of Strong Style. I have all four. I have all his shirts.
Right, because that's what he's known as, the King of Strong Style.
But I have all his shirts, and this is the first one that didn't have it, and that's fine. They're gonna have to do another designs. He's gonna have many shirts. His shirts are selling like hotcakes. So
no, I love Shinsuke Nakamura. Don't get me wrong and stuff. Yeah. It's just like that part. That's just it's kind of like stereotypical. Since he's Japanese, ninjas are from Japan and such. I mean, but I do think that they will push. They're pushing him a lot better than any other Japanese star that they've ever brought.
Ever.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they are pushing him.
So, but they know what they got because the crowd doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd is still right behind him. The crowd is so loud behind him. He gets more of a pop than any fucking body. Even Sami Zayn right now.
Yeah,
he gets a bigger pop than Sami Zayn gets
on that
pops.
SmackDown roster. Yeah, he's number one.
And then there's Jericho.
This is true.
So like you have to realize that they're gonna use him. They're gonna try to make his own gimmick from WWE because again, King of Strong Style is not. If WWE did not make a gimmick, they're not gonna use it 100%.
Right.
They want everything to be that they made and not them. So the reason why they didn't use the Bullet Club, the reason why they didn't really care about the club is the fact that they didn't make it. The reason why they did shit with NWO, they didn't make it.
But you know what? You know why I feel so bad about the club situation is because that became their identity for when those two guys evolved. Remember, one of them was Festus.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they weren't great from the get-go, and when they evolved into the Bullet Club, those two guys became stars. And
one of them wasn't Festus. The other one wasn't even part of WWE.
That's what I mean. Like, Festus. Yeah, but like they came from very humble beginnings. Basically,
you want to know what funny thing is? The Mrs. Man doesn't even remember him being Festus.
I know.
Yeah,
he brings that up too. He brings that up.
I'm like, what the fuck?
He's like, sometimes I look at him and I just hope he doesn't remember me. It is just like I feel bad. I feel bad for those two.
They're really funny for those
two. Yeah.
That's nuts. They should have put up. That's nuts, and they should have just put on SmackDown.
Good brother.
I thought they were going to SmackDown too. Like, that was one of your picks when we did the 5. That was one of your picks, and I actually thought that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought so too, but then I was like, come on, man. Like,
I did give him my picks. So the ones on Raw, I picked everyone on Raw. I missed one on SmackDown.
Got you. Okay.
But back to Shinsuke, I think I am looking forward to that match with him and Dolph. I know they've been having a lot of dark matches lately. Tons of dark matches.
And they've been doing really good with them too. They've been getting the fucking crowd up on their feet. So I'm really looking forward to a good 25-minute match between them two, just going the fuck at it. Ziggler is the perfect candidate too. I was hoping The Miz actually. I thought The Miz was going to be the first one to
I thought so too. I thought so also.
Because he is better on the mic than Ziggler, and I think he's more a heel, as in he will bring out the best out of Nakamura, even though Nakamura, and even the little words that Nakamura says, he has the crowd right in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to give him credit. Like, he's doing good. He's fine. He's not going to be changing anything at all.
You think WWE would at least give him a chance to the point where they'll consider actually making him the first ever Japanese world champion?
Oh yeah, this year.
Oh,
I honestly see him WWE champion by WrestleMania.
You know why he does so well too, and I think about it, and it's something you just said, is that he's not a native speaker, but he tries so damn hard that you can see the effort, and that makes me feel bad when you hear that Sin Cara does not want to learn English.
No, he speaks very good English.
No, there's one of them. The original Sin Cara. Did he get in trouble because he didn't learn something English?
Yeah, the original Sin Cara didn't speak English. The one that is now, which is Hunsinko, he talks perfect English.
Yeah. But that instantly reminded me of that. It was just like, how you gonna be a star? You don't even try to speak English.
No, Nakamura speaks okay. He just has a really thick accent, but he speaks English. Yeah. Like, he was on Talk Is Jericho. He talked fine with Jericho. Yeah. But you know what?
And that's a big selling point. I think if somebody, who comes from another country, if they can actually speak English, proper, I think they're that good, they definitely will go far. And it's not only with wrestling; it's also like that with business too. Like, if you speak both Spanish and English at a job that they need, a translator, you'll be fine, but you'll definitely go places.
Yeah. You become a valued asset.
The other thing is his facial expressions are amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely has amazing
his facial expressions sells everything that the dude is talking to him about.
Going back to New Japan, he did that very, very well.
And that's fine.
You know what? There's one thing I think that he needs, and this is just me being, messed up, but I think he needs, whenever Shinsuke has a match, he needs Funaki.
No.
He needs Funaki as guest commentator. He needs Funaki as guest commentator. So you hear the other three, and then under them you hear in Japanese Funaki. Yeah. That would be fucking great.
Number one announcer.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it.
I think they would do something.
I want him to be alone. I think he's a big enough character that he does not need a mic piece. He does not need none of that.
Oh no, I don't.
But I know what you're talking about. But I like Nakamura a lot. I think he has a bright future. I can't wait for him. Like, him versus Cena is going to be something to see.
I want to see him versus AJ again.
Everyone wants to see him versus AJ, but I'm looking at the matches that are not everyone that wants to see. Like, I can see him versus Baron Corbin and him having a great rivalry. I can see him versus fucking there's a lot of guys on SmackDown that he could go against and might be a fucking selling point of a match.
Him and Ty Dillinger?
Him and Ty Dillinger could be amazing. They fought on NXT.
They fought before, and they had a very good match when they fought before.
Him and Zayn.
Again.
Yeah.
I mean, their first match was fucking.
Dude, that was my match of the year.
Dude, yeah. You forget. But every now and again, you see them flashes of Sami Zayn doing some shit, and you like, yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
I remember why everybody loves you. It's like, yeah.
Him and Tyler Breeze.
Him and Tyler Breeze.
They had a great match on fucking NXT on a dark match.
All right, now see.
Him and Jericho.
Him and Jericho.
See, I know about him and Tyler Breeze, and I know that Tyler Breeze remember when before he left, he was putting together so many good matches, and that's kind of why I was disappointed. And now I'm so happy that he's found his niche. And
remember, there's the same Tyler Breeze who fought on Jushin Liger.
Yeah, and I love the match too.
Yeah.
I think he should have had won the IC title. At least right now.
To my Breeze?
Yeah, he should have had at least been a one-time IC champion by now. Like, I think he did not need a valet. I think they try to add things to his character that he did not need. I think he was strong enough character by himself. I think his gimmick worked perfectly.
Yeah, adding Summer Rae. Like Summer Rae did nothing. Summer Rae did nothing for that.
They did not need to add her to it. Like, he was a character of his own. And honestly, he was an easy character. If you wanted him to go face, he could have easily been face. He just take pictures with the crowd.
You're right.
It's a simple gimmick. His gimmick works so good. It's simple transaction. He could be a face or heel, and he's good on the mic. He was always good on the mic.
He was always good on the mic.
And he's a solid wrestler. He's a solid hand. Like, if you think Lance Storm, how good he was in the ring, that's Tyler Breeze.
Oh, wow.
He was trained by Lance Storm.
Everything that you're saying about Tyler Breeze should have happened to Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews should have been that exact same.
No, it's just that he can't talk.
Apollo didn't have a character. He didn't have a character. That's the biggest thing with Apollo Crews. He doesn't have a character.
And he smiles too fucking much.
Yeah,
but Tyler Breeze too much.
Had everything. He had the character. He had the charismatic. People cheered him when he came in. He had a big pop against fucking Ziggler.
Yep.
So you can't put him in.
He's had every opportunity,
because Breeze had everything, and they just didn't know how to fucking use him. And that was my big problem.
I love Breeze. I love Breeze. I think Breeze Angle is pretty much his saving grace and such. I think just having him there as of right now is just keep him as a tag team. And then when you're ready to separate him into something serious, I think that it'd be the perfect time.
We should bring back the barbershop and kick Fandango through a glass.
Like, remember the Rick the Model Martel? Like, he's basically the evolution of that gimmick.
Yeah.
And he's a character that's lasted all these. Like, somebody says to you, the model, you know who they're talking about. You know
exactly who he is. You won't know if you say Rick Martel by himself. You probably won't know.
No, but if you go Rick
if you say the WCW Rick Martel, like,
oh no,
what is that?
Oh no. No. It's like saying Warrior, and referencing the WCW run. Yeah. No, not. I liked his leather jacket. He had a cool duster. Don't get me wrong, but that was shit.
I'll do you one better. It's kind of like Big Bubba, where he was in WCW, but then when he comes to back to WWE, he's back to Big Boss.
Well, I'm gonna stop you there, and I'm gonna remind you that he had a bicycle. That's all I'm gonna remind you of. But Bubba had a bicycle. I don't know where the kid was that was riding it, but he's not here now.
Remember, he also had that fucking he was a guardian angel. Yeah. He was a guardian angel. I was like, what the fuck? That's WCW for you, though.
Yeah.
All right. We are going long with this one, so I'm gonna wrap this up here with that. This is the Wrestling Babble, May 7th. Follow us on the Wrestling Battle Facebook board. Follow us at Recycle Inc. Gaming on Facebook. Follow Recycle Inc. on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you got YouTube, SoundCloud, everything.
And Louis Beans, say what you need.
Recyclone Inc. on YouTube, Recyclone Inc. on Twitter, Instagram. You guys have the book. You guys have the Facebook group. We have Recyclone Inc. on WordPress for when Jenkins gets like special editions because he buys them and he puts them up there.
Yeah.
So I think he did the near special edition. I think he put up there
You have
a few before that.
Yeah. You have a WordPress page?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because that's where I put everybody's links there. So we got Merck's links. We got Japstar. Julio. We got all of our links. They're just there. Like that's the first message when you go to the Recyclone Inc. on WordPress. It's just all the links. So
let me get. I definitely want that link because I definitely want to check it out and such.
Yeah.
Thomas, anything you want to?
Let me just plug. Let me plug in my page. pwtag.blogspot.com.
Okay. All right.
And the Wrestling Babble. Sorry that we ran through the paper. We were trying to run through everything we have, but we had a technical difficulty last week, so next week we'll be back to normal. Back to everything. Medium Opinion will be back, and we'll keep getting things rolling. stay tuned. We probably get a guest but I swear this week, and yeah, follow guest but I swear also. Oh, and last but not least, Commander Farrell, just follow him.
Yes.
Just follow
him. When you see him, you'll know.
Follow. You know, he'll probably eating something. Follow him. Just follow. Follow him creepy. It's fine. He won't do nothing. He's harmless. We're gonna wrap up. Peace out, guys. Thank you guys for joining me, and we'll see you guys later.
All right. Peace.
Peace.